Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be creating this look for you guys. It's one of my favorite looks that I've been wearing for the last couple of months. It was inspired by one of my eyeshadows, Coloupop Game Face. I just love the bronziness of it and the warmth of it. And I love this because it's super easy for me to do when I'm in a hurry, but I want to look like I put tons of effort into my look. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So first I'm going to start off by taking my MAC Prolongwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation in NW20. If you guys were thinking about buying this, just know it does oxidize quite a bit even on my dry skin. And I just put a little bit onto my paw palette, which will keep me from getting my hand dirty. And I'm just going to go ahead and start applying it. I'm sorry if I look down, I'm looking into a mirror. And if you're wondering what brush I'm using, it's the Zoeva 102 Silk Finish brush. And you can tell it looks fairly light. It does oxidize though. And so you can tell it's slightly lighter, but it should. And next I'm going to be going in with my MAC Prolongwear Concealer. I am in the shade NW20. I really love this concealer. A little does go a long way, just like the Prolongwear Foundation. Usually I could use like a beauty blender with my other concealers. With this one, actually, I just use my foundation brush. Works lovely. And I just start by patting it on the outside of the area where I need the coverage, because this doesn't really crease or anything like that, but to, you know, minimize the chance of it happening. And I just pat more than anything. Same thing I would with my beauty blender. And I like this concealer because it's versatile. You can use it all the way under your eyes and it still doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles, and then you can take it on your face and it works perfectly down there too. And for slightly more coverage, I just take my concealer brush from Sigma. I can't remember the name of it. It's F70. And I'll just take it more in here where I get a little bit of darkness just from shadowing, so just want to go ahead and make sure I minimize that. Same thing, just pat it in. Next I'm going to be taking my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade N5 and just a fluffy brush. I can't remember what this is called because it's rubbed off, but it's a Real Techniques brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and buff it onto my skin. And next I'm going to be applying my MAC Prep and Prime 24-Hour Extended Eye Base, and this is what that looks like. And I just use again an F70 from Sigma. And next I'm going to be applying my Painterly Paint Pot. I like this in conjunction with the Prep and Prime Extended Eye Base just because I feel like it holds my shadow on longer. Again, I'm just going to be using the F70. And first I'm going to be going in with Orange Soda from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush. I'm just going to use this as my transition color. And it looks fairly light, but on me it actually shows up pretty well. Okay, and then next I'm going to be going in with one of my favorite colors ever, which is Soft Brown from MAC. And that's that one right there. And you're just going to take it more into the crease. I'm just trying to create more dimension since I do have hooded lids. Next I'm going to be going into my crease again, and I'm going to be taking Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. I do have Anastasia Sienna, which is right here if you guys want to see it in comparison. It's a little bit more redder in tone. It's that one right there. And I like that one too for this look, but right now today I'm just feeling Cocoa Bear. I'll go back and forth between those usually. And then next I'm going in with Colourpop Cosmetics. This is the shadow in Game Face. I absolutely love this. I already placed it on this eye. I love this shadow. It is so pigmented. It is one of my favorites. And I'm just going to be placing that on my lid with A239 from MAC. You can do this with your finger or with your brush, whatever you want. I know some people have asked questions about the blendability of these, and I actually think they're really, wonderful to work with. I know that some shades, I have one shade in particular that I have to use my finger with. I just feel like I get better color payoff, but it does have a lot of glitter in it. That could be why. But this isn't one of them. This one works magnificently. And just pack as much as you want on your lid. And next I'm going to be filling in my eyebrows. Now, I typically go between this shade and another between Anastasia Beverly Hills, the brow pomade. And this one is blonde. I've been using this lately, but I do have soft brown. I really like that one too if you are my shade or have brows my shade. And I'm just going to use a angled brush. I think this is from Crown Brush. I can't remember where I got it. I'm going to be carving out my brows with another Anastasia product. This is from her concealer line. I'm in shade 1.0. This I've had for a long time, pretty couple, like maybe 4 or 5 months, something like that. And I love this stuff. It is very thick, very creamy, but it's really nice for carving out your brows. And I'm just going to take that on a concealer brush. And a little goes a long way, so you do not need much of this product. And then next I go ahead and I place a shadow over it just because I like the more clean look under my brow. And I'm going to be using one of my favorite highlight shades. It is called Foxy, and this is from the Naked Basics palette, the original one. I already used all of Walk of Shame, so I had to move on to that one. Okay, and next when I usually do this look, I tend to either wear my Anastasia Beverly Hills Waterproof Cream Color Liner, and this one's in Lavish, which is one of my favorites, or my Clinique Brush On Cream Liner in True Black. Today I think I'm just going to do my Lavish. That's what I typically do. Because I love the way that it has an effect on my eye color. So I actually really love this combination together. Now the only downside I will say to this is when you first get them, like you can see mine's a little dried out around it. It came like that, and I contacted them and they told me just to go ahead and add mineral oil and it will soften that. But honestly, I don't feel like I have to yet because the center is still okay. I think I will do that eventually though. So just take your 266. And then just start your wing. And then pull back in on itself. And that's super easy. And then if I want more detail, I'll take, this is my MAC 210, same product. And it says waterproof, and it's no joke. It is waterproof. It lasts a really long time till I take it off. And I usually do this just on the inner corner. And then just to make sure it stands out. Excuse me. Wow, that was weird. Okay. And from there you can leave it like that, or I like to like emphasize my colors on my eyes, and I picked up an Extra Dimension eyeshadow from MAC the other day, and I wore this all over my lid yesterday and I just love it. It's called Amorous Alloy, and it is gorgeous. If you guys want to see, that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that on the 266. Just do that part. Same thing, pull out on one side and sweep it in. And I love the shade of this liner, so when I found Amorous Alloy, I was so excited because it's like, ooh, that matches perfectly. Slavish is such a unique liner color. You can pull your wings out as long as you want them. And that's that. Inner corner highlight. I usually choose between two colors. I either use All That Glitters from MAC or Gem for Anastasia Beverly Hills. They're really close if you guys want to see like a quick swatch of them. That one is All That Glitters, and then that is Gem. So they're really, really pretty. I think I'm going to do Gem though. I like how All That Glitters is pretty, but I like the little, there's more of a rosy color to Gem. So I'm going to use that one today. And I posted this look on Instagram in the past before, so. Well, in a selfie, I think. I don't think I've actually posted just my eye. And now I'm going and putting on my favorite lashes in the world, and they are the Babies by Ardell, because I literally do not have to cut these. They go on perfectly, and I'm using my favorite lash glue, which is the Duo one with the brush applicator in clear. I do know they make this in black now, so I don't use that one. I like the clear. I've always used Duo clear since like MAC opened in my area over a decade ago, so really like this one. So I just let it get tacky, which on mine it happens pretty quickly, so it's ready. So I'll just set them on top of my lashes, and then I'll go ahead and let the glue kind of adhere better, and then I'll pinch them together. It's super easy. And I love these lashes because I do not have to cut them. I was on the hunt for years for lashes like these because I have really small eyes and I have to cut. Even the tiniest, most natural ones I have to cut. They're always too long. But these are the Ardell Babies, and they fit like a dream. They're my little miracle lashes for my small eyes. If you guys hear a little baby talking, that's Leah. And next I'm going to be bronzing up my face. Not so much contouring, but I need some warmth on my face. I'm going to be using my Nars Laguna. And still, I use this a lot now, like a lot, and it takes forever. It doesn't take much though, probably why. And I'm going to act like I'm contouring, but I'm going to keep the warmth on the upper half of the face. See? Oh, love it. Just love it. Super easy. And if you guys need if you're guys wondering what brush I'm using, it's the MAC 109. Wow. Love it. And you can take the warmth on your cheeks and then take whatever you have left like onto your forehead. And then if you really want like some kind of warmth down here, if you're pasty pale like me, fair, you can just take whatever you have left on down to your neck so they even out here. So I did the other side. Now I have been wearing the crap out of this stuff. This is the highlighter, the Super Shock Cheek from Colourpop, and this is in the shade Wisp. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look how pretty that is. I use it all the time. I love it, love it, love it. It's so gorgeous. I was always on the hunt, like Wet n Wild Hollywood Boulevard is a really good second to this. I love it. It's so pigmented and it's so inexpensive. Same as this. I just love the gold undertones in them. So I have been loving that. So I just take a fan brush. Mine is from Morphe, and it is the S17. It's just a standard fan brush. I'm looking to the sides because Leah has my bottom lash and she's attempting to put it on. What are you doing?
doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm done.
Okay, so let me go ahead and finish what I was doing. I have a little visitor, so I'm sorry if you guys are bothered by the baby in the background, but I'm a mama. Okay, so I just take a little bit of that. It's just such a beautiful, like, soft gold. I love it. And you can dust as much as you want. I kind of like this one. I love because I feel like even if I build it up a bunch, it's still flattering, which is like some things you like a disco ball and sometimes you want to look like that. But when I wear this, I want to look like radiance. That's all I want. But this glow is so beautiful. It's like you gotta take it easy. See? Ooh, love it. After I've highlighted, sometimes I'll wear a blush, sometimes I won't. Today I kind of feel like I need a little bit more color, so I'm gonna wear Exposed from Tarte. Big surprise. I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. blush brush because out of all the blush brushes I have, somehow this is one of my favorites. So inexpensive, but it's just made well because I like how it lays flat on my cheek. And I just put that into my apples of my cheeks. See? A little more color. So I like that. Love it. And when I wear this look, I typically will wear either Lolita from Kat Von D or I will wear Velvet Teddy from MAC. And today I'm going to wear Velvet Teddy. My liner is from Italia and it's called Nude. I love this. I have tons from other companies, but this is $1.99. I got it at Morphe. So we'll put this one on. I love the nude shade. And I don't know if it's me, but they smell kind of sweet. And then Velvet Teddy. And that's that. Since I have a matte lip, I should probably tell you guys how I prep my lips. So first I use the Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion for Lips. It smooths out my fine lines and wrinkles in my lips, and I love that for wearing a matte lipstick because you want your lips to be smooth. And then I am completely in love with this. This is the Baume de Rose by Terry. It smells heavenly. And it is pretty pricey, and they have one in a jar, but I like this one because I can carry it with me and I don't have to worry about like it melting or having to put my fingers in it. So I highly recommend this one. You can get it from a couple of places. I got mine at Beautylish, so I really, really like this, and it smells like you have a bouquet of roses in a tube. And it is so hydrating. So I love it. So there is my final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, I love this look, especially during the summer, because it just feels so warm and like you've been out in the sun and you've been drinking a lot of water because you're glowy. And I absolutely love Game Face from Colourpop. That was my inspiration for creating this look just because it is such a magnificent color. So I hope you guys enjoyed the combination, and I hope you try it. And if you do, go ahead and tell me or send me a picture on Instagram or tag me on Twitter or whatever you want to do so that I can get a look at your guys' recreations. So I hope you guys enjoyed the look, and I will talk to you next time.